One of the earliest memories I have of how I knew I was different was when I was 2 or 3 years old. My given name was Gregory, Gregory Allen Lazzarato, and I asked my two brothers, Adam, who's my older brother, and Corey, who's my younger, to call me Kim. Okay, maybe I was 4, but I made them swear to me that they would call me only Kim. Guys, my name is Kim, I would tell them, and you'll only address me as Kim. They obeyed me. I have absolutely no idea why I chose that name. It was completely random. This was before there was such a famous Kim in the world, Kim Kardashian, who, as you may or may not know, is my favorite Kardashian. I had other tics too. I would take washcloths and put them around my head with an elastic band and pretend I had long hair like the Disney princesses I admired so much. Now that I get to use hair extensions all the time, it sounds pretty crazy that washcloths could give me the feeling of long flowing princess hair. But back then it did the trick. One morning when I was 6, I painted my fingernails with my mom's nail polish. I just wanted to have beautiful nails, and I loved the process of daintily brushing the polish and holding out my fingers to let them dry. But once my nails dried, I realized people would see them. Instinctively, I knew that that would not be okay. Eventually, I went downstairs with my nails curled in so that no one could see. Or so I thought. My brothers were eating breakfast and couldn't care less what I was up to, but my mom knew something was going on. She handed me the phone to talk to my grandmother, and I took it with my fingers still curled in. My mom grabbed the phone back from me and asked, "Are you trying to hide your nails?" And then she yelled at me because it was her nail polish that I'd used. "You have to take that off before you go to school." I ran back upstairs crying because I didn't know how to get the nail polish off. I scrubbed my fingers with soap for what felt like hours. I was traumatized. I was embarrassed. And she never apologized. I don't think she looked at it as a gender thing. I'm sure the word transgender was not in her vocabulary. And I don't think I saw it that way either. It was just self-expression. I wanted to look and feel pretty. She didn't think it was a serious issue, which is probably pretty typical. Parents don't understand this kind of stuff unless they are super totes enlightened. My older brother, Adam, says that our mom knew I was gay from a really early age, or at least she knew I was different from my brothers. She'd buy me Barbie dolls and Spice Girl stuff without question. She knew I loved The Little Mermaid. Typically, straight boys aren't into those kind of things. So my mom supported my interest without getting that it wasn't just about my sexuality. It was about gender. We went to Disney World as a family when I was really young. I remember it was so hot out. We were walking around to see all the different characters and take pictures with them. I was so fixated on The Little Mermaid. Out of all of us kids, I was the only one who wanted to meet Ariel. I finally made my brothers and parents join me in the humongous line to meet her. We were in that line forever, and my mom told everyone, "We're just going to do this, even if it's hot and boring. This is what your brother really wants to do." She knew how important it was to me, even if maybe it's not the most normal thing in the world to have a son who's obsessed with The Little Mermaid. And then I finally got a chance to meet the real Ariel that day. I was just beaming and so happy. When I was about to turn 8, my parents asked me where I wanted to have my birthday party. I wanted a gymnastics party. I don't know where I even learned that having a gymnastics party was an option, but gymnasts are girly and gorgeous. Of course I was attracted to that. My mom set up the gymnastics party. No one said that a boy shouldn't have a gymnastics party. My brothers didn't say that. My mom didn't say that. My dad didn't say that. We just had it. I had absolutely no shame in my game about my gymnastics party. But when I got to the party, it was all girls. It was just me and girls. The boys in my class didn't show up. I hadn't expected this at all. So at that party, I realized I was attracted to something that mostly girls were attracted to, and I felt uncomfortable about it. Maybe there was just a little shame too. But I don't remember anyone acting as if I should be embarrassed or ashamed. And from my perspective now, that means my family did a very good job taking care of me. And that's a lesson I apply to friendships and relationships today. I might not understand everything that's going on with someone I love, but there's a way to be supportive even when you haven't a clue.